Young John, the wicked producer.
Beauty mama, you know I like you so. See, yeah, cherish you. I stand for you. I wouldn't lie to you, but I feel like for you. In the night, girl, I'm down for you.
Hey guys, welcome to yet another tutorial. So today we're going to be doing the basic sleeve. These are the measurements we're going to be needing for the sleeve, so let's get to it. The first thing you're going to need is your bodice armhole measurement for the front and the back, your pattern paper, your marker pen, your calculator, your tape, your clear ruler, your armhole curve ruler, and your multi-purpose curve ruler, and obviously your sleeve measurements. And don't forget, obviously, your pattern paper. So the first thing you're going to do is to mark a straight line at the middle of your pattern paper. Once you've done that, you're going to mark a reference or a top line of 1 inch or 1.5. It all depends on you. So once that is done, the next thing you're going to do is to calculate your cap height. And to do that, the formula is round bust divide by 12 plus 1.5. I know on the paper it's written 0.5, but that was a mistake which was corrected. So it's round bust divide by 12 plus 1.5 inches. Once you've done that, whatever you get, you roll it and draw a straight line across. The next thing you're going to need is your sleeve length measurement. Once you've done that, you draw a straight line also and roll across for your sleeve length measurement. Now once that has been done, the next thing you're going to do is to measure your arm side for your front and your back bodies. Whatever you get, you note it and write it down. You measure the front and the back. Whatever you get, you write it down. Now that's the measurement we're going to use for our sleeve. If you've noticed, I've marked the front and the back. Now from that top line, you're going to measure what you got on the front bodies and mark on that line, and you do the same thing also for the back. Then you're going to draw a straight line to that point. Once you've done that, you're going to measure and mark halfway between those lines at the front and at the back. Halfway between, you mark it. Now what I'm doing here, I made a mistake which you're going to see later that I corrected. That is supposed to go at the back, so please ignore that. So now you can see I'm marking out that half-inch line upwards at the back sleeve. At the front, you're going to come in 1/4 of an inch, and then you're going to connect the back sleeve from the tip to that half-inch we brought out, and then back to the armhole for your cap height line. I'm just trying to find the perfect way to fit the curve. So that's it. And then we're also going to do the same thing at the front sleeve. Now this front one meets at that midpoint, okay, and then you curve it in to meet at that 1/4 inch we brought out. So once that is done, you're going to measure your arm side to see if it corresponds with that on your bodice, and then you write it down. Whatever you get, you write it down because you're going to cross-check it to see if it corresponds. Now this measurement is going to be slightly bigger than the measurement you got from your bodice, maybe by 0.4 inch or less. Okay, on both sides. So by the time you add them up, it should be around 3/4 inch, but the highest you should get should be 1 inch. It shouldn't be more than 1 inch difference. That will enable you to put your ease the cap when you're fixing your sleeve, so it doesn't get tight at the tip. Now once that is done, you're going to measure your wrist measurement on both sides. You're going to measure your wrist measurement. Right now I'm just adding my seam allowance, which is 1 inch. Now to line, it's either you take the measurement on your body, or if you don't have the measurement, what you do is whatever you get from your biceps line all the way to your wrist line, you measure it, divide it into 2 and mark. Once you've done that, you subtract for the 1.5 inch. That is your elbow line. Okay, now once that is done, you're going to just apply your elbow measurement, and then using your yardstick, you're going to roll a straight line across, just like I'm doing right now. And once you've done that, you're going to connect to the bicep line. Now mind you, this sleeve here is already been fitted a little bit, but if you want the basic block, you can just connect it from the bicep line all the way to the wrist line, but this gives it a little bit more fit. And then you also go in further to use your curve and shaping at the top to at the bicep line to the wrist. This gives it a little bit, makes it a bit more fitted and slim as contours the arm. So once that is done, our pattern is basically almost done. So thanks a lot guys for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and give us a thumbs up. Once again, thank you, and follow us on all our social media. Thank you guys. Have a nice day. Bye for now.